Let's look at the possible combinations of fields in Tableau. We know that fields can either be dimensions or measures. When a field is a dimension, it's most likely discrete, for example, product name. But a field can also be continuous, like order date. Note that dimensions with a string or Boolean data type cannot be continuous. And this makes sense because one of the key characteristics of continuous data is the ability to aggregate the data. And there is no way to aggregate characters. For example, if we have a field, a name field, we can't find the sum or the average of the names. Measures are usually continuous, like profit. However, we may choose to make a measure discrete. Discrete field creates header in the view, and continuous field creates axis in the view. I'm going to show you what I mean by this. When a discrete field is brought into the view, it creates headers with panes for each value. I will drag ship mode to columns, and it doesn't really matter whether we have it on columns or rows. What we notice is we have headers for each of the unique value with panes for each value. When a continuous field is brought into the view, it creates an axis. Let's drag cells and place in columns. We get a horizontal axis with the field name below the axis. Let's try another example. I'm going to clear the sheet. This time I will double-click discount. A vertical axis is formed for discount, and we have a scale from 0 to 1600. Next, let's double-click on region. Headers are created with each region having its own unique pane. This table shows key differences between dimensions and measures. Dimensions are fields that can be categorized or grouped. Measures are fields that can be calculated or aggregated. Dimensions determines the level of detail of the view, while measures are aggregated by default in the view. Dimensions are color-coded blue, measures are coded green. When you have a numeric or date field as a dimension, we can choose to keep it as a discrete or continuous variable. All measures can be discrete or continuous.